That's right. It is Friday night again. This is Get You One Radio. Have been off for a few weeks, and they've been playing some of my rebroadcasts, as far as I understand. But we are back. Really appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Back from a much-needed vacation. A little bit of life happening in between. I'm sure you can all understand. This is Get You One Radio from right here in Sunnyside neighborhood of Flagstaff. Streaming across the world at radiosunnyside.org and on your local airwaves at 101.5 FM. If you are new to my show, thank you so much for tuning in. I try to do kind of a eclectic mix, sourced 100% from my own personal CD collection. Tonight will be no different. We'll mix it up every week, pretty much. And I pick kind of a random theme and put together some shows that I think would be interesting for you folks out there in Radio Land. I was part of my vacation. I did go out of town, see a couple nights of a concert in Vegas. And that inspired me to put together tonight's show, which will be featuring, from my collection, a bunch of jam bands. Now, generally, you know, a lot of jam bands, if they even have any recorded CDs and that type of thing, that they've recorded in the studio, it's not always a perfect representation of what they do whenever you see them live. But tonight we're going to go through some jam bands of studio variety. And then maybe we'll do another show another time with live versions of some of these songs or some of the other songs. Hope you all can hear me out there. But yes, you can find me on the social media. Instagram is GITCHUONE_radio. It's GITCHUONE_radio. I do have a YouTube channel that I've been posting some of my rebroadcasts on there. Some videos of me going through my collection, new things that I've gotten, and some of my full collections of other groups that I like. You can find me on the YouTube there, Get You One Radio 5688. But meanwhile, we're going to jump right into some music here. Maybe Ioto in the background, putting together the spare parts for the Get You 1000. So we're going to kick it off with a little bit of Widespread Panic, One Arm Steve.
sister and she set my ass up on the table. Said, sit still, son, cause this won't hurt a bit. Well, hey, nurse, you got a wonder drug for this deaf and dumb and blind man. Took me to the hospital, some nurse rolled up my sleeve. Hey, and it break my walking stick and work a miracle on me. Well, she may not be the doctor, but she always knows what's going on. What's in your suitcase full of wonders? Big city doctor, fix me up and make me right. He said popping the devil's pills will take you straight to hell, boy. Goddamn the reaper man, till you just walk through the door. Said, sonny, won't you step outside and we can settle on your soul. Well, Macy's not a toker, but he always knows what's going on. Toker, but he always knows what's going on.
Super thick chunks of broken life and reality. At the dinner table come to me. I think about my friend, my exit's here. My road so long, a million miles or so. Too much for me, I got to go. My navigator's here. And they say it's not this time of year. They say it's not this time of year. They say it's not this time of year on Jupiter. Except for the meteors. And Nebraska's so flat that I don't care. I never use this map, have I made it clear? I don't know Jack, but I'll stay sincere. Whoa, my navigator's here. Super thick chunks of broken light in the Milky Way. You never know if they're burning right. In Anchorage, the summers are half the night, half the day, and most of the time. The sun burns bright all the time, then the winter comes. And they say it's nice this time of year. They say it's nice this time of year. They say it's nice this time of year in Anchorage. Except for the polar bear. I never use this mouth, and I made it clear. I don't know Jack, but I stay sincere. Oh, I'll never get us here. They say it's nice this time of year on Jupiter.
Oh, man. Oh. My brain is just a jellyfish in the ocean of my head, 'cause I drank too much tequila, and I woke up seeing red, and now all I really want from life is to crawl back into bed, on account that my brain is just a jellyfish in the ocean of my head. Well, I woke up this morning and the phone was ringing, my boss was talking, just kept on squawking like a vacuum cleaner, like a barking dog, like a headache screaming through my mental fog. Pulled on my pants, headed towards the door, but the room began to spin and I fell to the floor. Almost made it to work, but stopped along the way. Two girls said, hey, wanna come with us to Santa Fe? Said another BC, I gotta get to my job, when they knocked me out and threw me in the back of their Saab. And me, just minding my own business like that, you know? Well, I woke up somewhere in Pagosa Springs, both of them looking at me, giggling and whispering things. We arrived at the house, a big adobe palace. They gave a lecherous look to the girl named Alice. Oh, Alice, what a dreamboat. I could tell we were meant for each other. And I could tell right away that they both were willing, but the next thing that happened wasn't quite so thrilling. They said, first you gotta come up and meet Mary's mom. But it wasn't a mom, more like an atom bomb hit, and this came out from where the earth was split. Rolling pin in hand, Gestapo patch on arm. She was mean, she was bound to do me some harm. So I run down the steps in the front of the house, back to the highway, I scurry like a mouse. Take off my backpack, pull out some rum, take a big long swig and stick out my thumb. Get me out of this place, man. This is not what I signed up for. My brain is just a jellyfish in the ocean in my head, 'cause I drank too much tequila, and I woke up seeing red. And now all I really want from life is to crawl back into bed, on account that my brain is just a jellyfish in the ocean in my head. And my head hurts. Oh, I arrived at work early the next morning. They said, where you been? 'Cause the boss has been roaring. Never mind that. Listen to what I say. If you drink too much tequila, stay at home the next day. And don't mess with women from Santa Fe. Take it from me.
Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. It's good to have you in the band. Behind us on a beeline from the bank. With the pedal to the floor, we pass the border and we're free. And fading in the rearview is Memphis, Tennessee. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland. From Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland. Making easy money, pimping hoes in style. The only one from Memphis lives at Graceland.
It is Get You On Radio. Happens to also be St. Patty's Day, I guess they've told me. But we're doing jam band night, folks. And we started it out with some Widespread Panic, One Arm Steve. Just saw them a couple nights in Vegas 2 weeks ago, I guess, at this point. Really good time. If Widespread Panic is playing in your area, you should check it out. Followed that with Nebraska by Mo. And then My Brain Is Just a Jellyfish by the String Cheese Incident. It's important lessons to be learned in that song. Went back to the early 2000s. Some the Disco Biscuits doing MEMPHIS, Memphis. Then that last one was Government Mule, Slackjaw Jezebel. If anyone's having any problems hearing me, just let me know. Tweaking some of the settings here in the studio in the Sunnyside neighborhood of Flagstaff. Be screaming into the microphone so you can hear me. Yeah, and if you missed the beginning of the show, this is Get You On Radio on a Friday night in Flagstaff. Pulled out some studio versions of some jam bands that I have in my personal CD collection. We're going to do some studio versions of some of those songs tonight. Very well may do live versions of some jam bands in the future. Got plenty of that as well. So we're about 30 minutes into the show, and we're gonna get right back into the music.
In my carry-on, well, my white load to the lip and watch the big core crack and roll. In the evening, I undo my belt, split open and melt. I wake up on my stomach with my face between my hands and crumble on the floor towards the doorway. Jumping to my feet, I try to pull myself together, but I feel it in my knees, and the room begins to spin, and I slip and bump my head and raise a welt, split open and melt. Split open and melt. Melt. Split open and 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 melt.
We breathe deep in a steam dream and plunge below the waterline. Down, 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 between beams to the gloom room, among the seaweed and the slime. Down, 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 down.
Split open and melt. Melt. Split open and melt.
Get to what you want, and then we call it a tone tonight. To ever know to act this way, don't disobey, it's not okay. So that the king himself, you have to stop shooting off your gun. The leaders are having too much fun. Our doctors are gonna kill you, ain't you, son of a bitch? You make me sick, get the hell to my face. Bequeebus, 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 Bequeebus.
except the ultimate kiss. That's what created the image. Starts with the person, a special loving person, a person for that matter. You see what I'm getting at? For now a substitute in this little breakfast food.
change. Everything's gonna be alright. For too many years, we've held back the pain and the tears. It's gotta stop. Everything's gonna be alright. Democracy is strong. No matter what you do, it moves on to the top. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. Everything's gonna be alright. The change is in the air. The goodness all around. It is fair. It's feeling good. Everything's gonna be alright. We stand as one. Unity all around us has begun. I knew it would. Everything's gonna be alright. I believe we will succeed. Together we can shake the people's needs. Oh, yes. Right away. Everything's gonna be alright. So let majority school. The nation will begin to change the rules. Every day. Every day is gonna be. Everything's gonna be. Alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. Be alright. Alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. Sitting on the back porch, sipping lemonade. I got some satisfaction, I really got it made. The radio is humming all my favorite tunes. You know I'm feeling fine, a little red wine, so I just start to croon. It's alright if you wanna. It's alright if you're gonna. It's alright if you need to. It's alright, you can be you. You gotta shake it out. You know you gotta shake it out. Me and my old lady went out the other night. We met some friends for dinner, then danced away the night. Went on for a nightcap, and what comes naturally. And when the moment came and she called my name, I let her know it was me. It's alright if you wanna. It's alright if you're gonna. It's alright if you need to. It's alright, you can be you. It's alright if you wanna. It's alright if you're gonna. It's alright if you need to. It's alright, you can be you. You gotta shake it out. You know you gotta shake it out. You gotta shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. You gotta shake it out. It's alright.
Baby, shake that thing.
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 you're not gonna break it. Go on and shake it real hard and don't worry, you're not gonna break it. Go on if you shake it real hard and don't worry, you're not gonna break it. It's alright. It's alright if you need to. It's alright if you're gonna. It's alright. It's alright if you wanna. It's alright if you're gonna. It's alright if you need to. It's alright, you can be you. You gotta shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Hey, you gotta shake it out, shake it out. You know you gotta shake it out. I woke to the world one morning, didn't really know what was going on, didn't really care about tomorrow. I worry when tomorrow comes. Went outside that night, set the old imagination aflight. Set the imagination aflight. For 1 second I felt like a kid on Christmas Day. Feeling stops all if said in word. I will explain if I may. I climbed up a tree that night. I sat up in the branches. I felt just like a bird. It was the best feeling in the world. Well, I felt so good that night on my soul. It seemed to fly that night as I flew that night. For 1 second I felt like a bird hanging up in the air. The feeling stops all if said word. The feeling to be without a care. Swam in the sea that night. I dove through the waves and I felt just like a fish. It was the best feeling in the world. Well, I felt so good that night. My soul, it seemed to swim around that second, I felt like a fish cruising around in the sea jack. Feeling stop off. You said in a word, feeling. For 1 second, I felt like a fish cruising around in the sea jack. Feeling stop off. If said in a word, feeling to be free, to be free, to be free, to be free.
You are listening to KSZNLP 101.5 FM in Flagstaff. Radio Sunnyside, voice of the people. This is Get You One Radio on a Friday night in Flagstaff. I want to thank everybody for tuning in so far. If you are new to my show, thank you for tuning in. If you've heard my show before, thank you for coming back. Tonight's show has been, so far, going through my collection of jam bands, listening to some of the studio albums. A lot of jam bands hit their peak in the live setting, and they have live recordings as well. So any of these bands that you've heard, if you have a chance to see them live, you should absolutely go and do that. Many times they'll put on a different show night to night, extend the jams through a lot of these songs. Always a really good time. And a lot of these ones from this last bit of music are no exception to that. We started it off with Fish doing Split Open and Melt. That's from one of their first albums. And so, 30-year plus career of playing that song live turns into really something special. So check out that for sure. After that was a group that is essentially now defunct, but they're called Psychedelic Breakfast from New Haven, Connecticut. That was a song called Bequibus. That came in as a request from my good buddy Josh. When I told him I was playing some Psychedelic Breakfast, he immediately said play Bequibus. Little did I know that their studio version of that song is like 13 minutes long, so if you stuck around for the whole thing there, I congratulate you. But it's a great tune. Then it was Lettuce, Everything's Gonna Be Alright, followed by Carl Denson's Tiny Universe, Shake It Out. And that last song was Best Feeling, Mr. Keller Williams, who will be in town on in Flagstaff on the 31st of this month, March. The Orpheum Theater. That'll be a great show. I got my tickets. It's questionable if there'll be a live Get You One Radio show that night or not. Yet to be seen, but we will see what we can pull out on a Friday night. should be able to make it happen. So, but no promises yet. What else? While we're talking about shows here in town, if you want to go out to Hotel Monte Vista Lounge tonight, is DJ Nomadic, better known here at Radio Sunnyside for Vinyl Gems. Not certain if there'll be a new Vinyl Gems show tonight or not. If not, we'll do a rebroadcast of his show from last week. But if you got a chance and you're out and about, go to Monte Vista Lounge tonight. Always a good time. He's spinning a ton of vinyl. Looks like it's going to be a funk show tonight. That should be pretty amazing. So we can get right back into the music, and we'll check in with you soon. This is Get You On Radio, 101.5 FM. It is Get You One Radio on 101.5 FM in Flagstaff. Streaming across the world to all you beautiful people, radiosunnyside.org. Or whatever your favorite streaming app may be this evening. Get You On Radio is all about helping you meld into your Friday evening. You know you're going to have a nice weekend after you spend some time with us. You can find me on Instagram, GetYouOne_radio. Let me know what you think. Sometimes I will throw out some teasers about some shows that I'm putting together. Take those preemptive requests from you. Make sure I got them on CD. And if I don't, I'll get them, you know. It's our ever-building collection. Also do have a YouTube channel. Get You One Radio 5688 on the YouTube. Putting up rebroadcasts of my show on there. The best of my ability. Sneaking around YouTube's copyright. When I was putting this show together, I found a group of artists that are either mostly instrumental or fully instrumental, quote-unquote jam bands. They do jam. So we did Medeski, Martin, and Wood, Sugarcraft, from the Combustication album, super good. Then from the first Particle release, it was Particle doing a song called Elevator. And then Sound Tribe, Sector 9, Trinocular. And then that last one there was, of course, Bela Fleck and the Flecktones, Sinister Minister. One of my favorites. I believe that's off their first self-titled album, featuring the stylings of Mr. Victor Wooten. So we're going to head back into traditional jam band land. And then we'll check back within a few more songs.
I can tell the difference between my
why I don't know the answer. Why is it you ask me why I don't know the answer? I'm thinking of what I'd rather be. Memories young, looking to me. So small you could not see. I could still be your worst enemy. to the earth. We're scratching our play on the growth of the moon. Mom said that I'm alright. Your always makes my heart stud. Your shore lawns oppose me near. My high goes as low as you can't bear. I try last just me so cool. We stay and play, and by today we'll stay until daylight. Alright. Makes my heart stud. Your shore loves pulls me near fair. My high goes as low as you can't bear. My try last just me so cool. We stay and play, and by day we'll stay until daylight. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, yeah, yeah. Such a night flight. Can stay away, wanna touch so much. Stay my brain when I'm at you sweating it. It's a ball when you give me your all. Let's do it, take me back in sec, babe. Let's do it in my shackle like a heart attack. Let's do it, take me back in sec, babe, until daylight. Oh, alright.
faces leaking out in light. Little faces smiling in my mind.
Tiny doors for walking through, while sticky fingers clutch forbidden things. And the phone for talking through, they often pull the cable when it rings. Sinking ships in a foamy sea, they roll and tumble slowly from the motion of the floating little hands. Little hands.
Little faces keep no track of time. Little faces leaking out in light.
Take a piece of tinsel and put it on the tree. Cut a slab of melon and pretend that you still love me. Carve out a pumpkin and rely on your destiny. Get in your car and cruise the land of the brave and free. Don't forget to understand exactly what you put on the tree. Don't believe the florist when he tells you that the roses are free. Take a wrinkled raisin and do with it what you will. Push it into third if you know you're gonna climb a hill. Eat plenty of lasagna till you know that you've had your fill. Resist all the urges that make you wanna go out and kill. Don't forget to understand exactly what you put on the tree. Don't believe the florist when he tells you that the roses are free.
Well, there you have it, folks. It was Get You One Radio. You are listening to KSZNLP 101.5 FM in Flagstaff, Radio Sunnyside, voice of the people, streaming across the world, radiosunnyside.org. I really appreciate everybody tuning in tonight for another installment of Get You One Radio. It had been a few weeks since we did a live show, but I appreciate you all coming around and tuning back in with us. Should continue to be some live shows here for the next few weeks, so tell your friends. You can find me on Instagram, GITCHUONE_radio. That's GITCHUONE_radio. You can find me on YouTube, Get You One Radio 5688. I haven't, usually takes me a couple of days, but we'll get a rebroadcast of the show back up on there. So you can check that out, listen to it. Got a couple other videos going on in there as well that are just fun to do, and probably more fun to do than they are for you to watch, but you can be the judge of that. Last bit of songs since the break was Mo doing Spine of a Dog, going way back in the Mo catalog. Then I played a tune from My Sweetheart, Widespread Panic, Love Tractor. We got to see Widespread Panic a couple weeks ago in Las Vegas. They did play that song. Then there was an old group. They say San Diego area probably, but I used to work with their bass player down in Tempe in the early 2000s. Wise Monkey Orchestra, Juicy Lucy. And kind of a power trio, all-star band there, Oysterhead, Trey Anastasio, Stuart Copeland on the drums, Les Claypool on the bass, Oysterhead, Little Faces. And I threw in another Psychedelic Breakfast tune, LDZ. Then it was Fish doing Ghost. That's from that album, The Story of the Ghost. That one's a favorite, fan favorite whenever they play that one live. Way longer than the, 4 minutes or whatever it was on the studio version. And then that last tune was questionably a jam band. If you ask the hardcore fans, they'd say no, I don't know. But for all of us Ween fans that are not in Las Vegas this weekend, or maybe you are in Las Vegas this weekend, we played Ween Roses Are Free. And as you can tell there, tonight's show was jam bands, their studio album, mixes of their tunes. Go and catch any of these bands live. Always a really good time. And then it is Get You One Radio. Make sure if you are in Flagstaff tonight, you go out to Hotel Monte Vista Lounge. See DJ Nomadic. It is our resident DJ here at Radio Sunnyside and Vinyl Gems. It will be a rebroadcast of Vinyl Gems coming up next because he will be out doing his show live for you folks at the Hotel Monte Vista Lounge. And I couldn't tell you if I had anything more for you for tonight. We will be back next week. Got a whole different show planned for you, completely different. Sourced again 100% from my own personal CD collection. I do put my thoughts together and make some playlists on the Spotify. And so after the show has broadcasted, I will make that public to my Spotify user account there. It's GITCHUONE Radio, of course. So make sure you give me a follow on there. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Hope whatever you're doing, you're having a nice time. You're going to enjoy your weekend. And remember, as always, if you're drinking, don't drive. And if you're driving, don't drink. We'll see you next week.